Hello, my name is Anas Muhammad Khani. I am from Egypt. I do mechanical engineering. This is my first year in Malaysia. I have been asked to do this interview about tourism and what do I do when I'm outside, when I'm traveling, what do I do it with to help design better mobile applications for travelers. Thank you so much. How often do you travel for leisure, and do you typically travel alone, with family or friends? I do travel often. I travel a lot with my family, mostly. We go to different parts of the world, mostly within the Middle East. We've traveled to Dubai, we've traveled to Kuwait, we've traveled to Egypt, we've traveled to Saudi Arabia, we've traveled in some African countries too. Tanzania and whatso. We go there mostly with my family, so we go mostly to beaches. We mostly have a tour around the place, drive around, go and try out some new food. Sometimes I do go with some of my friends. I do travel a lot in Malaysia with some of my friends and outside, but it's mostly with my family. But I've never traveled alone before for leisure purposes. Which devices do you typically use when planning and during travel? I basically use my smartphone. I don't have any other devices. I can use my desktop, but I would prefer my smartphone is easily accessible. I can put it in my pockets. I can have it around. I can keep updates on my traveling information. I can keep updates on my bookings. I can keep updates on my flights. I don't typically use tablets or laptops, not really. What are your favorite travel websites or apps, and what makes them stand out to you? Well, I mostly use trip.com or agoda.com. They mostly are easily to use. That's what makes them mostly stand out. I can go inside, I can find the cheapest ticket from different airlines, I can find the best tickets, I can find different parts that I can go to, search up the nearest hotel with the most prices, with different types of rooms. It's really easily managed. It's really nice. I can say so myself. You can find the best prices on those two, and that's what mostly attracted me to them. Think about the last time you used a tourism website on your mobile device. What were you trying to do, and how was that experience? Last time I used it was about 2 months ago. I was traveling and I went to an area that I needed to book a hotel for a few days, so I can go around the area and go take a tour around the place, scan the area. I did book a hotel on agoda.com. I booked it for about 4 days or so. It was easily booked. I could see the booking at any time. I could, message the hotel myself. I could pay online, so I can just go for check-in. Was basically it about 2 months ago. What are your biggest frustrations when using tourism websites on your mobile device? Not having enough features, basically. I want as much features as possible. I want to see the nearest restaurants. I want to see the nearest attractions. If a traveling website doesn't have that, it's basically useless to me. If only I can book my room and my hotel, that's it. It's not really useful. There's a lot of other websites that can do the same to me, and I would like to know if there is more attractions and sightseeing nearby, so I can have more, have more fun in the area, basically. How do you handle situations where you need to travel information but you don't have internet access? Well, hopefully, unfortunately, I've never been in such situation, but if I ever was, I would basically ask help from someone. I prefer I would never be put in such situation, but I would keep some offline documents and some papers on me, so in any worst case scenario I can have something. And and if I have my credit card with me, so I can pay offline. But like I'll probably just ask help from someone to gain internet access one way or another. Have you ever switched from mobile to desktop while planning to travel? What promoted the switch? I have never switched between my mobile device or desktop. Basically, I always use my smartphone. I've never needed to use my desktop. It's an easily accessible device. I can travel with it anywhere. Never needed to switch. Please find information about accommodation in what that suits your preference and locate at least one nearby attraction. Nice. New destinations. I can go. I've always wanted to go Kazakhstan. Next nearby, I'd love to go to August. Horseback tours, off-road tours. Would love to go on a winter tour, but like in December when it snows. Sites, LA, canyons, Santash. Most popular tours. Off-road adventure in Kyrgyzstan. Oh, they have horseback voyage. Can I try to book it? Anas Muhammad. What a written message.
Your question maybe.
My question about horse riding, distances and difficulty, altitude, June, July, August and September. I'd like to know how much will it be in Bristol.
The price?
Where can I find the prices?
Where is he?
Horseback tours.
How do you rate the usability or interface design?
I like the design. I like the pictures.
Oh, okay.
For me, $130 can not that hard. I like the pictures that I see, and it's easily accessible. And it has a lot of easy features. It has the necessary needs, basically. I think my favorite thing is to see where am I going. The information when I click basically about where we're going, how much for one person.
It's easy to find that you want.
Something I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Yes. Do I book it now? Okay. We'll see. Next August I'll go horseback adventure and eagle hunting experience in Kyrgyzstan. Is that all?
Yeah.
Section 4. What are the 3 most important features you would want in a tourism mobile app? Of course, I would like to see the nearby places and attractions. That's number 1. Number 2, I would like to see nearby restaurants because I gotta eat, basically. Number 3 is basically how to know that the prices of hotels and the rooms and everything. A full breakdown of the the hotels in general and their rooms and their types and the cheapest to the highest. Features like this are important, so I would know how long we'll stay, how much it will cost. What specific information would you need to access offline when traveling? Well, I would want to have my visa on me, of course. I wouldn't want to get in trouble. I would like to have my credit card with me. If I can't have internet access, is the 2 the most important things that I will need to bypass. and any more IDs or personal information. Would you prefer a simple app with basic information or comprehensive app with more features but require more storage? I would go always for a comprehensive app with more features. I think features are very much needed. Every feature is important, and the more features I have, the more I would know about the area that I'm going, the better the app is. A simple app would just be like the rest of any other app. It would be too simple. So it's for storage, you can always manage. So I would always go for a comprehensive app so I can have the most fun. I can see the most features. I can have more accessibility to everything around me while traveling. Is there anything else about mobile tourism websites or apps that you would like to share? Well, I wouldn't say anything specifically that I would like to share. I think just what we have right now is well, but we can always have better features for like the user to use. We can always make a better app so people can have the most fun. People can have more features while they're traveling. I think that the message I will share is like make it always easy to use. People don't want complicated app. The easier to use, the better it is. Well, thank you for your guys' time. Hope my feedback was very valuable.
Thank you for your interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.